Who goes? Jane Yamamoto is here to break it all down. Jane?
Hey, Carlos and Liz. Well, if you are watching, then you know only 32 performers will move on to the next phase of the competition. And tonight, Simon Cowell is talking about how social media is already playing a big role in who's getting his vote.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah.
What I see on YouTube, I gauge everything on that. I like all this stuff going on YouTube, unfiltered. Let the comments go up.
Make me feel alive.
Stacy was a huge moment, right? She's like over 1 million hits on YouTube already.
It's my love.
There were a couple of real front runners who got a bit cocky.
No watch, no V's with hot systems.
Simon also sounding off on this guy, referred to on the show as Josh the Burrito Maker.
That was my male Susan Boyle moment.
If you don't know that name, well, where have you been for the past 2 years? She's the Scottish singer who became an international YouTube hit on Simon's other show in the UK that had him speechless when she sang.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
Simon had a similar reaction during Josh's first audition on The X Factor.
He was incredible.
He brought it home.
And what about 13-year-old Rachel Crow? Okay, what you just saw, that's Rachel Crow's performance from her LA audition. When we interviewed her, she mentioned how much she enjoys working with Nicole Scherzinger. So, based on that answer, I'm thinking probably moving on to the top 32, possibly on Team Nicole. Not saying that she is. Perhaps it was a slip on her part. Maybe not. The final answer tomorrow night. We'll see you guys. X Factor Extra with Paula Abdul, and kind of heartbreaking for you tonight.
The act who got the lowest number of votes last night and who is leaving the competition immediately is Lakota Rain.
You know what? Heartbreaking because I know how hard they're working. But to me, it's a celebration for them because they've made a mark, and I think that they finally hit their groove. And it's just going to be that much better when they come out with their CD.
When Steve took the mic and said, you know, the dream is over, I took that mic and said, the dream is not over, for one. No, we're still going to go on.
The act with the lowest number of votes and who America is sending home is Leroy Bell.
Second week in a row for you to be in this position.
Yes.
What'd you tell Leroy?
Just so proud of him that I was, and like I said out there, I have full faith this isn't the end for him.
This is a great spot to just kind of jump off and do something. I mean, everybody's going to have to go home at some point, except for one.
This is our first time we're seeing the deadlock.
Yeah.
We're in deadlock. The judges lose their power, and we look back at how you at home voted.
I think it felt probably the right time to let the public decide on this one.
Do you think it was a strategic move?
I think Simon probably knew the results because he is an executive producer of the show. And I just felt like if he knew the results and he knew Leroy was going home and he let it, you know, it just felt like he maybe had a little information that the audience didn't have.
It was a Disney hit.
LA and Simon still bickering about Tuesday night's song choice for Drew.
You're doing songs for people that are 40. Why are you doing songs that are so old?
I am sick to death of your pointless, stupid criticism.
You can give it, but you can't take it.
Do you
I
feel
said
tiny bit embarrassed?
I said it was a bad song.
Millions
for Drew.
of a million, the million,
Not
million
even,
embarrassed.
not even.
Billion.
Not even
Tiny,
close.
tiny, weeny,
not,
weeny, weeny.
not even close.
Okay.
It's nice to know you really have made out.
Huh?
It's nice to know you really have made out.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you.
We all embarrass ourselves occasionally.
Between Drew's mentor and her fans, everybody's so sensitive.
I wasn't sensitive.
This has to stop right now, please.
Enough.
Thanksgiving.
Have you decided where you're going to spend Thanksgiving?
Based on the menu, I'm going to decide.
You haven't decided yet?
Not yet.
It's tomorrow.
Well, I like doing things at the last minute. Happy Thanksgiving, darling.
Backstage at the X Factor, Jane Yamamoto, Fox 11 News. I'm Jane Yamamoto. She's Shirley Halpern, music editor at The Hollywood Reporter, and we are breaking down tonight's X Factor, starting with fashion. First up, Lakota Rain.
Last week, they had every color under the sun. This week, they went for no color. And they said it was a strategic decision just to avoid those comments. What are you wearing? And they looked fabulous.
Marcus Canty.
So he had a wardrobe malfunction tonight.
Yeah, the jacket, I don't remember exactly, but it was just, I didn't really care. I was just trying to get it off, like whatever, like, you know, because at that moment it was so heartfelt, and I was lost in the music.
Drew and her dress.
Drew and her dress. The big moment was actually when Paula said that she really didn't like this dress.
I'm not going to give you props for what she's wearing. I got to be honest with you. Drew, you are a beautiful girl, but that outfit took the seriousness away. And don't take fashion advice from Simon.
Drew designed that dress.
Ooh. Yeah.
It was quite the awkward moment. You could almost hear like the entire audience go,
Paula was stating what she believed. She didn't realize that I designed this dress. And when she realized it, she took it back a little bit, but still said, I'm just saying, you know, it's kind of what I think that the dress is ugly.
That was not the only oops moment. Let's go with L.A. Reid and first off, Stereo Hogs.
L.A. Reid didn't recognize a song that Stereo Hog sang, which was Christina Aguilera's Ain't No Other Man.
You guys look amazing. You always entertain. But I didn't know the song.
This isn't an old song. This is a song from 2006 that was a big hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's only Christina Aguilera. It might be because LA is old.
But then he had another one where Queen of the Night, which he co-wrote, is a Whitney Houston song. Stacey Francis sang it. And Paula said she didn't love it, not knowing that L.A. Reid was the co-writer.
I'm just being honest.
But I can say that. I co-wrote it.
Yes, but I'm telling you
That's
your friend.
Nicole also had her share of moments. At one point, she forgot that they were live.
Nicole, your own company.
Hey, what's up, America?
She also kind of shushed Steve.
She did. She called him Steven, and she basically told him to shut up.
Let me say it, Steven, don't you talk.
And yeah, she just shushed him.
But this was the big moment.
But Simon, I'm just so happy that you listened to me and took my advice. And you finally picked a song
Can
that
I
shows...
tell you something?
Yes.
I picked my song this week.
I love Nicole. I've looked up to her because she's so beautiful. I just wanted to let everybody know I picked my song because I felt really happy and proud of myself that I did.
Gonna put you on the spot. Let's see if she can go 2 for 2. You were right last week. What are we in for tomorrow?
Stacey Francis, I hate to say this, but she might be in trouble. Another group that may find themselves back in the bottom 2 is Stereo Hog.
Really? Who is the one going home tomorrow night? One.
I'm going to have to say Stereo Hogs because I think Stacey still has the public on her side, but it was not her best performance.
Okay, we will see what happens. I'm Jane Yamamoto with Shirley Halpern, Fox 11 News.
It's going to be a great day. Everybody gets in.
Thousands of X Factor hopefuls answered the early morning casting call, lining up just to register at the LA Sports Arena.
We are the world.
There are 4 categories: young guys, young girls, older singers, and vocal groups.
X Factor creator Simon Cowell is moving his hit show from the UK to the US.
The reason we decided to do this show in America was not just to do another show. I want to do it bigger and better than anything you've seen before.
LA is the first city to hold auditions. If you care at all. It's open to singers 12 and up, divided into 4 specific categories.
Got me a mind for a diamond ring.
Guys, girls, groups.
A million problems in the world, so I'd be mine.
And older performers.
Just because someone's 57 doesn't mean they can't sing.
When I'm with you.
First, they need to make it past the show producers.
We want to find someone who's got a very special something.
Do we know who will be joining Simon Cowell on that panel?
Well, we have one new name on the panel. L.A. Reid has been confirmed.
But Simon dropping another not-so-subtle hint on who will join him on the judging panel.
I'm going to make this easier for you. They've got to be either cute or insane or both. What's the first name that comes to your mind when I say that?
Well, in Hollywood, that could mean lots of ladies.
Well, Simon didn't make it out here today for the registration, but he joked via satellite about his big concerns.
If it goes wrong, I just book the fastest flight possible out of America and you'll never see me again.
Well, somehow I don't think that will happen. The auditions kick off tomorrow. Registration continues until 6 in the morning. At the LA Sports Arena, Jane Yamamoto, Fox 11 News.